together, Allie, no doubt about it. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grand. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Now here's Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Young against Conley. Shoots over Young. The shot by Conley, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Young against Conley. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Collins. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Conley. Misses off the left iron. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell to stop the run. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Young against Conley. To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Wanting to improve on defense, when Young hustles and stays engaged, he's capable of grabbing steals.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. Herder defending. 18 feet out. Collins with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Right side Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from 3-point range. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
There's Young with the three. Doesn't go for him. The three from Mitchell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks.
Fans, your jazz dancer. Fans, your jazz dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell. Over Collins. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Herder from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Left side Mitchell. The 3. And another miss by Utah.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And that one's good. Young.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Over Herder. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Pass to Herder. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Herder. He's got 5. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
And that one's good. Young.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. And there's a pick. On the take. The kick to Hunter. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
See the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Young with it. Collins outside. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Mitchell drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Herder.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. O'Neal misses. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hunter. For three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. So we conclude the first half. The Hawks on top. They lead by 12. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Wright drives it, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
The Hawks shooting it well at 59%. For 3, O'Neal, Bogdanovich. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for O'Neal. House, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. Clarkson against Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Gallinari. Deflected.
Guys, just see that. Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking?
Wow. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's House. From outside, off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Cabarrot with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
First team foul.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Here's Cabarrot from outside the arc, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now here's Clarkson. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pascal finds Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Fires from deep. The Jazz again can't hit. The Hawks leading. Now right. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Luawu Cabarro. And here's Gallinari. And here's Okongwu for three. The rebound by Whiteside.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And he's going for the oop here. A shot to stop the drought. Bogdanovich, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Luawu Cabarro. Pascal defends. Here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Luawu Cabarro, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kicks it up to Pascal. Pass to House. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Back to Pascal. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And another miss by Utah. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Wright drives it, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Here's Whiteside. That one goes in. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
They set the screen. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Luawu Cabarro. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's it.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point. And he lobs it up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Herder penetrating. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Knocks it down from distance.
Woo, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Assist.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The three from Mitchell. The long distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Young on the attack. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Capella, screen on Mitchell. And Young, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Conley, a screen on Hunter. Mitchell finds Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins against Bogdanovich. And Collins with the slam.
And we talk about body control. Well, right there, Collins showing how to maintain one's balance on that physical drive.
Outside Mitchell. Shot is up. And stolen by Herter. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here comes the break. From deep, Conley. Utah, the rebound. There's the three. He buries it from 3.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young with it. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that 3-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Conley. Now Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. He hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Puts it up. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Conley against Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Get the shot. Rebound, Utah.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
For 3, Mitchell. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Paul finds Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell against Booker. But Trey. Bridges with the board.
Well, he's got a two-page stroke. That one almost dropped.
Off target from 3-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And stolen by Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Driving inside. And it's Ayton missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. That one wide left.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. And good that time.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Conley. Dishes it to O'Neal. There's the three. And taken away by Paul. Booker the pass to Paul. And there's the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead, up 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Donovan Mitchell.
O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Paul looking around. Outside Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Crowder is screen on Mitchell. Booker the pass to Crowder. That one good for 2.
Difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Outside Conley. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. For 3, Booker. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by O'Neal. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, a lot of pressure on the ball handlers, and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Crowder dishes to Bridges. Crowder kicks to Booker. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
A nice shot by Booker.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Conley inside the line. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The drive-by call. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Mitchell had another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
for three. Booker, another three for Phoenix.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. Over Booker. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Driving to the basket. Can't convert off the spin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder.
Phoenix foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And here's Conley outside. Booker against Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Over Paul. And it's Conley penetrating. That's short off the rim.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
No good from Booker. Mitchell looking it over. The Jazz with another miss. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Got it off in time, and he trains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did. And so it's Phoenix with their lead. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Craig in at the 3 slot. 4-on-3 break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Here's Shamet. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne passes to Shamet. Now here's Craig. Johnson surveying the floor. 3-pointer. No good. And it's Utah the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground
to a standstill.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pascal finds Clarkson. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
So many highlights of Rudy Gay early on, challenging defenders at the rim. Another one there on the alley-oop.
Now here's Payne. He started closely. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Clarkson with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Gay. Now the dish to Clarkson. Pocket 2. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
Here's Payne. To the inside and stolen by Gay. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some style.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Payne kicks to McGee. And Craig has it in the corner. Throws it up high, and Phoenix turns it over again.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Utah trailing here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. For the lead. And the basket by Pascal. And the Jazz lead by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Payne draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Gay kicks to House. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And stolen by Whiteside. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Phoenix no good that time either. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's House in at the 2-guard spot. Shamet. McGee, the pass to Craig. Back to McGee. Got a piece of it. Pascal with the steal. A putback. Rebound by Johnson. On offense, here are the Suns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Conley. And the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Paul finds Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Well, Phoenix shooting here about 46% for the game. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
2 on the clock. And Phoenix with another turnover here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Spins right at the free throw line. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here is Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges a screen on Bogdanovich. Crowder dishes to Paul. And there's the drive. Trying to get open is Crowder. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder.
Well, that's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Got that one up quick. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell from downtown. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 1st foul.
1st team foul.
Suns leading by 4. Ball outside. Driving the lane. Tries the spin move. Bridges misses. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorers.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And a deep three from Booker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
Stolen by Conley. For three, Mitch. He made it! He gets it to go!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Ball against Conley. A shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And Chris Paul gets the 3.
Good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Now Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Jazz. Conley against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley left side. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal gets to Conley. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Crowder is it in.
You can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Releases. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's O'Neal. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. The lead is 2. Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. Here's Paul. Second chance shot. Ayton kicks to Paul. Just 3 to shoot.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Takes a step back. Pass to Mitchell. And they get it. The offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Paul outside. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Phoenix Suns. Hey, Alec.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. There you go. Good stuff, Alec. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. Rebound Atlanta.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Hawks on D. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Here's Herder. He drops it from range.
Put the ball in Herder's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Ball passes to Booker. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Young, here we go. To the right side. Over Paul. And Ayton pulls it down.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Paul finds Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Herder defending. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And Young, here we go. Count that one. Young's gotten a second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Right side Booker. 3-pointer Bridges. Atlanta with the rebound. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
For 3, Booker. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Paul passes to Bridges. Right side Paul. Back to Bridges. Crowder outside. Nice move. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Pass to Hunter. Goes back up, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Young against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And he drives in. Booker for three. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 6.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young from long range. Collins passes to Young. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. The kick to Hunter from downtown. And Aiden pulls it down. Now here's Booker, tightly guarded. Here's Paul. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
The drive by Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. Hunter on the wing. Booker defending. Driving inside. Young with the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. The 3 is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
There's Young with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. 3-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Collins, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Aiden finds Booker. Back to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Aiden. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. From the arc. Herder can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Now Aiden. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Capella, screen on Paul. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. There's a minute 45 left in the first half of this game. Outside for Booker. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And the layup is good. Collins has got 6 points. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Here's Ayton. 6 points for him. Crowder, pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. To the middle. The Suns need to get off a shot. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Young against Paul. High post Young. 6 points for him. Good. Capella's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Paul against Collins. Pass to Crowder. Right side Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Herter. Takes the 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead.
23.
Thanks very much, Allie.
20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Campaign. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. Wright's gotten 4 this quarter. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Pass to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And the 3-pointer goes.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Now Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Payne against Wright. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Craig with it. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Right outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Driving in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Payne outside. Another three for Phoenix.
We need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right, attacking. Out to the right wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Okongwu hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here he goes. Payne with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Here's Johnson. Again, the Suns good for two. Here's Wright. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Gallinari. Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by McGee. Ooh, McGee with the block. Pass to Craig. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. To the paint. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Craig. In transition. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Okongwu. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He can't hit that time. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Bogdanovich on the wing. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drains the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Herter. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
And it's Paul off the drive. For three, Booker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter with the ball. Pass to Young. Collins a screen. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball against Young. For three, Booker. Atlanta with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Right side, Young. The three is up. And it's Young again missing. Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Stolen by Young. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
And that one misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Hunter passes to Young. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. 3-pointer, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Here's Young. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Back to Paul. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Booker, good.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
52 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, had a nice open look right there. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Ball passes to Bridges. Stolen by Young. Now here's Hunter. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day,
Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Inside. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Young for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Herter, almost, but it rolls out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Spins over Hunter. Hunter with some nice defense. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Herter. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell right side. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Young looking around. Here's the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll. Very advanced for a player of his age.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:46 left to play in the first. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play? Working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year. When you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. The pass to Capella. Now, here is Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Young for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Herder. Young with no one around. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Hunter. Michael Conley making his last shot. Young outside. Into the lane. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. Capella with a screen on Collins. Young's shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Tries the spin move. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Conley with it. He's against Young. And that one, good. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Young pass to Collins. Driving it. Oh.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. Passes to Conley for 3. sinks the triple. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Herder passes to Hunter. Here's Herder. Covered by Mitchell. Young for three. Another miss by Young.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Now O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Capella sets a screen for Young. Going inside. Herder passes to Collins. Atlanta again missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Herder, no good. Now, here is O'Neal. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. And here's Young from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, there is the defensive end.
21.
Thanks so much, David Wilson.
24.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We got DeJuan Wright. Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Outside, House. The rebound by Luwawu. Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Hawks trailing. And here is Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. For the lead. And the three ball is good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Clarkson taking his time here. The pass to House. He dishes it to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. House the pass to Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Jams.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bogdanovich goes in. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Clarkson against Wright. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Takes the 3. That shot misses. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen. To the right side. Nobody near Pascal. No good from outside. The Hawks leading. Wright with it. No points in the game yet for him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Whiteside. Buries it down low. Here's Wright. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. It's right on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. So they take the lead. Pascal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to House. He feeds it to Gay. Misses from close range. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Wide open look here for Okongwu. His three-pointers off the mark. And stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Clarkson. And Wright pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Okongwu. Dishes it to Gallinari. To the paint. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face as well.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. And will return shortly. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Pascal. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2 spot. Lob pass to Gay. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Gallinari outside. Back to Wright. He kicks to Gallinari. Wright outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Gay with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change in like a guard.
Steps back. Pass to O'Neal. A 3-ball. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Conley against Young. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Left side Collins. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A clear look for Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Goes up in the stripe. Rebounded by Capella. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Here's Young. And he drives in. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Bogdanovich. There's the steal. And here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
It's Young on the wing. Over to the wing. Collins with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. In deep.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Now Young. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Conley for 3. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to
NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Brian.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. 5 on the clock. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The shot by Conley. No good. Paul against Mitchell. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. When these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively. There's no stopping them.
Paul passes to Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
From deep. The Suns clear it. Crowder outside. It's blocked by Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Booker. Stolen by Conley. To the middle. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Paul for three. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And the shot goes.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Crowder with a screen. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Booker for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich from 13. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For 3, Booker sends it home from three-point land.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Can't get it to drop. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ball against Conley. Good on the bucket.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Conley finds Mitchell. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Goes up on the wing. And Aiden pulls it down.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Booker can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got 6.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
With 1 on the clock, he hits the back iron and sinks it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, leading by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Sam, your Jazz Dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris,
if anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Here's a 3 from Paul. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Up top, Booker, checked by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Conley. Stolen by Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Bogdanovic, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Booker for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Right side Conley. three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Outside Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. That three's off the mark. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And for Utah, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. For 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul into the lane. For 3, Booker. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Left side, Conley. Here's Gobert. 2 on the clock. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And so... if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Crowder against Gobert. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Misses the 3. Utah trailing here. Throws it up high. Pass to O'Neal from deep 3-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. The 3 ball. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Gobert against Ayton. Gobert passes to Mitchell. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him a double-double.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Down low. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Aiden. 4 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Second chance effort. Aiden with a bucket inside. Aiden's gotten his second bucket.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The drive by Paul. Crowder left side. Pass to Aiden. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Spins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Three-pointer, O'Neal nails it from 3. O'Neal's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And stolen by Gobert. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
That one drops for him. Paul's got 6 points.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Paul. Going inside. Back to Bridges. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, up 2. And fourth quarter basketball.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Crowder outside. Tries the spin move. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's. It's tipped. Paul with a steal. Out on his own on the break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Crowder outside. Left side Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Left side Mitchell. Up and over Crowder. It's deflected.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And that one's good from Conley.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Fast break. Here we go. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. .152 left in the game. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 22. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to Bridges. Gobert against Booker. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. On the wing, Crowder. Booker with it. From deep. And Conley grabs the miss. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 11.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Bridges outside. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. Three-pointer, Bridges. O'Neal pulls it in. Looking to end this cold spell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herder. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Here's Young. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Ball for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Capella sets a screen for Young. Misses the three. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Young with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Paul against Young. Kicks it to Hunter. Bridges with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Down low. Stolen by Collins. Here's the break. Hunter, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Paul looking around. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Collins kicks to Hunter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. In the corner. Herder with it. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Paul passes to Booker. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Collins. Young left side. Here's Capella. He kicks it to Young. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. 1:24 left in the first. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young against Paul. Pass to Herder. And Young, here we go. Count it, good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Capella. There's the pass to Herder. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. It's deflected and stolen by Hunter. Ball against Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
Young's got 7 points in the game.
You have a slick ball handler like Trae Young. You can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And the rejection by Collins. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Booker. A three off the inbound. And no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 5. And we'll be...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. Ayton kicks to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker the pass to Crowder. From deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Capella with a screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. Dish now to Capella. Here's Herder. He has 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul dishes to Bridges. From past the arc. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter finds Collins. Capella inside. Ayton's there. Screen by Capella. Here's Herder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Ball outside. He takes it in. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Collins passes to Herder. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Young drives in. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
2 minutes.
The 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Crowder.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots 4 3-pointers, then 2-pointers.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Capella dishes to Hunter. Pass to Young. With the drive. Here's Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Ball against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. That three off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Six to shoot. This one for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. For three, Booker, and the Suns miss again. Here's Herter, defended by Bridges. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Suns trail by 13, so with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Here's Payne from outside off the mark. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Payne can't hit. The Hawks leading by 18. Pass to Luwawu. The pass to Gallinari. Here's Luwawu for the three. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Up top right, Payne covering, and finished off by Wright.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Trains the three-pointer.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Luwawu. Over Craig. Luwawu's shot is off.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bogdanovich left side. Right, left
2
side.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich inside. Craig defending. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Johnson outside. Out to the wing. Spins. 4 on the shot clock. Shamet takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Right outside. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Right with it. Working on Payne. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 15-point game. Passes it to Craig. Back to Payne. Craig with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Johnson attacking. Pass to McGee. Gallinari with the steal. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Here's Craig. And so it's Atlanta feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. A shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta leading by 20. Capella finds Hunter. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Young from outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bounce pass from Paul. Bridges outside. Now the pass to Booker. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Capella. Hunter kicks to Young. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Vicious to Crowder. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. No good from Booker. The Hawks leading by 21. Hunter kicks to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. In the corner. Herder with it. Launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Takes it inside. He feeds it to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. Ayton a screen on Young. Oh, Ayton in position. He hammers the alley through.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Collins. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Capella. Over Ayton. And it's Capella missing. Suns trail by 19. Bridges with it. It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges kicks to Paul. Puts up a three. And he's good on the three ball. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
This is a game where the defense, steal specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Herder.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Capella. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 16. The pass to Booker. The three. Paul outside. He dishes it to Crowder. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan